Okay.
Are you trying to kill a fruit fly?
No, I was trying to get a spike.
Fruit flies.
There's a moth in here.
Fruit flies are the most annoying kind of flies. It's because like you could kill it and all of a sudden there's like 50 more.
It brought its
Like,
cousins.
where did they come from?
Brought its cousins back for vengeance.
They must live in trailer parks. I know that because I used to live in trailer parks.
She dealt with fruit flies a lot.
Chris and I are celebrating Valentine's tonight because he had to work late on Valentine's night.
Turtle power.
He was in a hat shell.
You got him one of them little masks to put on.
Did
Which one was his favorite? Was it Leonardo, Donatello,
The
Raphael?
one with the purple.
Oh, that was Donatello.
Yeah.
You got his little purple mask.
Was that the really smart one? Like the.
I think so. Yeah.
Did I ever tell you that I thought the words to that were heroes in a hat shell? Because it made sense because you could totally wear a turtle shell as a hat. And I just pictured these turtles like taking off their shells, putting them on their heads, and that's a hat shell.
Oh, there it is. Okay, so how do I do this?
Okay.
You gonna show me?
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta take my.
So put your thumb and your pinky in there like that.
Okay, so just thumb and pinky
Yeah.
in there like that.
And then
okay.
take your middle finger and go in between and pull it back. And then do the same thing to the other side.
Hey!
Now.
My ring finger got caught up in there.
Yeah, actually. And then you stick your.
Well, let's.
I worked at a grocery store
Oh, this is a good one.
called K&D Supermarket, and I was a cashier, and then I got promoted to office assistant, which means I got to carry keys, and that's about the extent of the coolness of that job.
You stick your hand in there. Okay. All right. So then, what do I do?
Let go of your middle finger one. Yeah.
Ah! Just ask a question, Logan. I'll get it right in a minute.
So, well, your first job, go for it.
This.
This?
Yeah.
Making cats cradle.
Making cat-
Curly ribbon.
No, my first and only job has been radio. How crazy is that, right?
That's nuts. Tell
Yeah. I don't think I was smart enough to do anything else. I think that's what it is. I'm not smart enough to figure this out. I know that much.
Tell us how you ended up with that radio job.
I was annoying enough to call the radio station all the time and want to talk about wrestling, and so they decided to put me on the air. And here's a funny story. The same guy that first put me on the air was the first guy that put Jenny on the air, too.
True.
How about that? Yeah. Boom.
Boom.
We have that common connection. All right, put your hand in there, because I'm going to figure this thing out. Okay, so I let go of this.
Yeah.
Do I got you there?
Oh no, that was wrong.
Let go of the pinky.
Oh, I gotta let go of the pinky. Okay. Well, that back in the day they called me Wrestle Boy because I was like 12 years old when I first started doing the call-ins and stuff. And then as I got older, okay, so I let go of the pinky one like that.
In the middle. In the middle.
In the middle.
Yep. Let it go.
Oh, like that.
There you go. Now do your. Nope. You have to keep your hand down.
This is very hard.
Now
How
do
do
it
children
again.
do this? Gosh. All right. Anyway, no. So I would always they called me Wrestle Boy for a long time, and then as I got older and more like a man, I didn't want to be referred to as Wrestle Boy anymore, so I shortened it to WB. And then Jenny and Mike and everybody at the studio, they would always call me Dub. So when they brought me onto the morning show, they said, "Hey, do you want it to be the Wake Up Crew with Mike, Jenny, and WB, or Mike, Jenny, and Dub?" I said, "I don't care. Whatever sounds best in a promo."
You want to hear a funny story?
I do want to hear a funny story.
So when I started here, they introduced you as WB.
Right.
I didn't know you had a real name.
A lot of people still don't know I have a real
And
name.
I was like, what could that be short for? Like, I was like,
Oh, and I know how your mind works. I know it was probably great. What did you think it was?
I thought it was Will.
Come on, it's gonna be good.
I was like William Bob.
It's the Wake Up Crew with Mike, Jenny, and Willie Bob. Oh
I'm
God!
telling you, it was maybe like 3 months before I realized you had a real name.
Like Brian? What? No, Willie Bob. That's gonna be your name.
Well, and then I heard people call you Brian. I was like, oh, it must be William Brian.
There you go. Oh, Willie Bry.
But I too was annoying. Like the first day of school, he said, if y'all want to come see our radio station, you can come. The next day I was there, and they go on the air at 3. I got there at 12 because I was afraid of being late.
What did you do for 3
I
hours?
sat in the lobby. That was before I started playing can. I didn't have a smartphone then, So
It's just candy.
I literally, I sat there in the lobby and pretended like it was a smartphone and was just going like this.
I played Snake for 3 hours.
On my little Nokia.
I made so many ringtones in those 3 hours. But no, actually, the same person did hire us both, T. Gentry, who was responsible for Jenny and me being hired here.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? You know what's funny is I'm just gonna sit here and do this because I don't know what else to do with it. So I'm just gonna hold my hands like this for the rest of this video. Continue on with your questions.
Here, I'll give you something easier.
Oh yes!
Why have you been hiding that?
Jenny,
Those things are the best.
hold on. Watch this camera.
Those things are the best.
Okay, you can play with it now.
Did you hit up the Dollar Tree before we started filming this? I can get it to go real long.
Nice.
Oh, I met Chris at karaoke, and he was wearing a Coca-Cola t-shirt, and he was at a birthday party, and I thought he was dating somebody else. I just kind of assumed that because he was cute and funny. And I was singing Bohemian Rhapsody.
Which she kills, by the way. If you've never seen Jenny Bender sing
It
Bohemian
is
Rhapsody
my
live,
speciality.
it's quite the experience.
So Chris saw that and said, "Daddy likey,"
Mm-hmm.
and didn't ask me out on a date for like a long time. We were friends for like, I don't know, a long time. That was in 2014, and we started dating in 2015, and then we got married in 2016.
Got engaged. Oh no! What did you do?
I broke the paper thing.
No, nobody's looking. I didn't see that.
Sorry, you're gonna have to go get your $1 back.
And you guys got engaged at the fair,
We did.
which honestly everybody knew about except you, and it is amazing that this many radio people were able to keep a secret for
Right,
that
because
long.
nobody here keeps
Nobody
a secret.
keeps a secret.
Who are you kidding?
Yeah. So, but yeah, everybody was in on it except Jenny.
How did you meet Kelsey?
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I will be honest with you. Kelsey and I met at a bar. I was out with my buddies, and she was out with some of her friends that she worked with at the news station. And she had actually just gotten out of a relationship, didn't want to be out, but she was there, and I was there, and I had just enough liquid courage to where I said, you know what, I'm going to go up and talk to this group of girls, because usually that wasn't me. Like, that's not what I usually do. And so I went up and I started talking to them, and then Kelsey and I just kind of gravitated, away and started having our own conversation. And we've been together for just a little over 2 years now. We just celebrated our 2 years together about a week ago. Yeah, no, actually earlier this week. Yeah. I'm still just gonna sit here like this because I don't
I
want to.
can't remember how to do it anymore.
Hold on, let me just. I want to.
Whoa.
Hold on.
All right. So final question. Both of y'all, tell me about your favorite story on the Wake Up Group.
Oh, the ones that we can tell. Oh gosh. Okay, I'll go first because we actually just we ran this as one of our best ofs the other day, and this was pretty recent, and I just remember how funny this was when some of Mike's friends brought a baby goat into the studio, and Jenny legit had I
had a fit.
Yeah, it was a fit. I mean, I've never heard such squealing and such crying and just such hysteria. And then Jenny got excited too. So it was really fun.
It was so cute.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. My favorite memory on the way.
There's just been so many.
There
It's hard to narrow it down to
are a
just
lot.
one.
I think my favorite thing was so far one of my favorite things has been the crew karaoke.
Oh yeah.
Because Mike was kind of afraid of looking foolish.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked Dancing Queen for him, and I figured he'd be like, just sit up there and talk the lyrics. And I said, no, you gotta sing the words.
Mm-hmm.
And he did, and he sounded like a small Asian woman.
Yep. And then he did the same thing with Spice Girls and
Yeah.
Wannabe. So.
I don't know, it's hard to just think of one.
Yeah, there's so many.
Because every day you end up laughing.
Yeah.
So.